Well, hello, good evening, and welcome to the Doors Quiz Night. It's good to be with you. I hope you're doing well. Bit of a weird day, isn't it? It's the anniversary of the first lockdown, so it's been quite a reflective day today. But we're going to end the day with a bit of fun with the quiz night. So I do hope you're looking forward to it. So you're not just stuck with me tonight. We've got our normal co-host, the wonderful Rosie, who's going to be joining us in a minute. She's having a few networking issues, so hopefully she'll be with us at some point. And we've also got an amazing. Here she comes. Hi, Rosie. How you doing?
Hello. I'm good. My internet is even worse than normal. I know that's typical for me, but if I do cut out, I'm really sorry. But it's good to be here. I cannot believe it's quiz time of the month already.
I know.
Yeah, it's been a month.
It's been a month. February's a short month, though, isn't it? So that's kind of the difference. And it's nearly Easter as well, which is like, where's that come from? It seems like 5 minutes ago it was Christmas. Apart from your internet, are you well?
February made me really happy though, because February started on a Monday and ended on a Sunday, and it was just perfect. Like 4 week.
In a world like the one we live in at the moment, small things like that make us happy. So it's just me and you tonight.
Simple mind.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've got our co-host with us this evening. So without further ado, let's introduce the wonderful Kathleen Hambry. Hi, Kathleen.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm good, thank you. I agree with you, Barry. It's been a bit of a day of reflection, but it's time to have a bit of fun.
Yeah, cool. So if you don't know Kathleen, she's our community youth coordinator in the south of the district, so looking after Dursley, Wootton and Cam. Have you had a good day apart from reflection? How's your day been, Kathleen?
Yes, it's been very productive actually. Got lots of fun today.
Cool, that's good to hear. So Rosie, do you want to tell everybody how the quiz works and what we're up to? We'll test your internet while you do that, see how that gets on.
Yeah, so I can't see how many people are joining us this evening, but if you're new to our quiz, welcome. We will have 6 rounds with a break in the middle for a picture round, so technically 7 rounds. I can do maths. And it will be 5 questions each round. You write your answers down yourself, don't put them in the comments. Just write your answers or remember them in your head, and we will go through the answers after each round. It's just a bit of fun. You don't get any prizes if you win, apart from ultimate bragging rights. I don't know who the current reigning champion is. I can't remember from the last quiz.
I can't remember who won.
I think it was
time.
a tie.
I think you're right. Well, if you were with us last time and you won, then let us know. Put your team names in the comments, so you can play as a team. If there's more than one of you in the house, then you can play as a team together, obviously. But also, if you're separated from somebody, but you can connect to them through social media or on the phone or banging through the wall to your neighbours, whatever you want to do, then feel free to be part of a team. Feel free to be part of a team. I've got the right teeth in. Do let us know your team names in the comments. And as we go through, you can keep us updated on your score as well. We've already got Nikki's told us that it's not their team name. We are trying to team. Ian's on his own again. No Helen with him this month, which means that we know he's not going to do very well because she's the brains in that team. So he's the Lone Ranger. Team Dianosaurus, Vic and Leah.
Dinosaurs, Vic and Leah. Great name.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Townsends were in the tiebreak last time. I can't even remember what the tiebreak was. I think I made something up on the spot, didn't I? And we they lost. So there we go. They were runners up last time. Okay, so shall we? If you've got a pen and a piece of paper.
I think it was Alice.
What was that, Rosie? So we'll get going with the first round, and the first round is me, and it's a literature round. This month, I'm not sure if we've done literature before. So 5 questions all about books. Okay, so question number one is a multiple choice. And the question is, Horatio, Ophelia, and Gertrude are characters in which Shakespeare tragedy? Is it Othello, Is it Hamlet? Or is it King Lear? Okay, question 2. Atticus Finch is one of the main characters in which 1960 novel? Question 3. You're both looking like you really know all these answers. Question 3. Who wrote A Study in Scarlet? So who wrote the book A Study in Scarlet? Question 4. Complete the title of the David Walliams novel, The Boy in what?
And that's more my like reading level, children's books.
I thought I'd throw a kids one in case there were people that, you know. Do you know the other thing is I've done a whole literature round, not one Harry Potter question. Which is true. Kathleen won't know this, but I think we've managed to get a Harry Potter question in every single quiz since when did we start? July last year or something.
Wow. That's pretty good going.
No, yeah, we think all the rounds we've had, it's been great. Okay, and the final question in the literature round, in which book would you find this line? All children except one grow up. And the clue is it's not one of the Harry Potter books. So let's run through those for you again. Question 1 was Horatio, Ophelia, and Gertrude are characters in which Shakespeare tragedy? Is it Othello? Is it Hamlet? Or is it King Lear? Question 2. Oh, hi, Hannah. Hannah's just popped in. How you doing?
Oh, hi, Hannah.
Question 2. Atticus Finch is one of the main characters in which novel written in 1960? Question 3. Who wrote A Study in Scarlet? Question 4. Complete the title of David Walliams' book, The Boy in blank. And question 5. In which book would you find the line, all children except one grow up? So we'll give you a minute to get your answers together and then we'll run through the answers. So what books have you read recently then, you two?
Oh, so we've been doing some resilience training, and I have downloaded actually an audio book by I think it's Caroline Moore about smiling big and playing big, I think it's called, and it's all about sort of seeing where you fit in and having a voice, which I think is really, really important, especially within youth work and the things that we do. So yeah, that's been quite an eye-opener actually. It's been a really good audio book to listen to.
Fantastic. And Rosie's read about 5 million books for a master's probably. Or not.
Oh, avoided reading 5 million books.
Rosie's still got a load of my books, to be honest, but we won't go there. And we won't even mention the VHS of City of Angels that she's still got. Anyway, let's go through the answers.
Love that bit.
Let's go through the answers. Question 1. Horatio, Ophelia, and Gertrude are all characters in Hamlet. Did you get that one right?
You did.
Did you do it at school?
I did.
Excellent question. I did it. I remember doing Hamlet when I did my degree, and the night before the exam, just watching the Mel Gibson film as my revision rather than reading it again.
I wanted to do Romeo and Juliet so badly, and then I got Hamlet.
Never mind. Question 2. Atticus Finch is a character in To Kill a Mockingbird. It's another GCSE staple.
Yeah, read that book too.
Excellent. Question 3. A Study in Scarlet was written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. So it's a Sherlock Holmes book. One of the famous Sherlock Holmes book. Question 4. Complete the title of David Walliams' novel, The Boy in The Dress, which was made into a TV show a few years ago. And the final one in which, Rosie, are you still struggling, Rosie?
Yeah, I've just swapped my phone. Why my camera is a bit strange, but I think I'm actually up to date with where you are talking now, rather than being really delayed. So
yeah,
hopefully,
cool. And the final question: in which book would you find this line? All children except one grow up. Well, the answer is Wendy and Peter, or Peter and Wendy, which is the name of the book. But if you put Peter Pan, you get a point. If you put Peter and Wendy, I'm going to give you a bonus point.
I didn't put that.
Not many people know that that's the book.
We're starting bonus points already.
Yeah, we're going to be very generous tonight and throw them around. So Peter Pan was the name of the play, and then the book that followed it was actually called Peter and Wendy. But there you go, just a technicality. And I think that's where I get my name from J.M. Barrie, the author of Peter Pan. Yeah. So let us know in the comments how you got on in the literature round. So it's out of 6 already. We're already doing difficult maths. So the bonus point at the end there. Let us know how you got on, and then we'll move on to round 2, and it's going to be Kathleen's first round. So
it is indeed. Yes.
So let's have a look. So Victoria for Team Dinos, 3 out of 5. That's pretty good. It's a good strong start. Excellent. See how everyone else got on. Obviously, just counting them up. One for Ian. Oh wow.
It's 1 point, Ian. It's a point.
There's a sport round coming up, Ian. You'll be right in that. 5 for
Nikki. Well done.
3 out of 6 of the Townsend. So I'd say 3 is par in that round. I would say if you've done 3, you've done well. Anything above 3, you can be proud of yourself. Excellent. Right, Kathleen, over to you, and give us your first round.
So welcome to my food and drink round. Yes, food and drink. So let's get going with question 1. Which fruit is also known as a Chinese gooseberry?
Ooh.
So that's which fruit is also known as a Chinese gooseberry? Question 2. Which fruit, when dried, is a prune? So that's which fruit, when dried, is a prune?
It's funny, isn't it? Because when I get wet, I look like a prune.
That's question 3. Is which alcoholic drink features in the NATO photonic alphabet? Is it A, beer? Is it B, whiskey? Or is it C, rum? So is it A, beer, B, whiskey, or C, rum? So question 4.
I was very young.
Kimchi is a side dish served at most meals in which country? Is it A, China, B, Thailand, or C, Korea? So that's which side dish. Well, kimchi is a side dish, obviously. And it's which country is it served in? Sorry. A, China, B, Thailand, or C, Korea. It is my first time. Give me a break.
You're doing well. Keep going. It's all right. Nobody noticed. Just move on.
So question 5. What is used to flavour tiramisu?
Ooh.
So that's question 5. What is used to flavour tiramisu? And that is my food and drink round. And hopefully you managed to get all those questions down. Shall I run through them?
Yeah. Just
question 1. Yeah, question 1 was which fruit is also known as a Chinese gooseberry? Question 2 was which fruit, when dried, is a prune? Question 3 was which alcoholic drink features in the NATO photonic alphabet? And that's A, beer, B, whiskey, or C, rum. And kimchi is a side dish served at most meals in which country? A, China, B, Thailand, or C, Korea. And question 5 was what is used to flavour a tiramisu? And that is my food and drink round.
Just got me really hankering for a tiramisu now.
Yeah.
Thinking that.
Just want yeah, go out to a nice Italian restaurant, a nice big bowl of pasta, and then tiramisu to finish.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not long now, soon.
Your favourite was then?
I think that's one thing I am looking really forward to is going out for food. Yeah. I'm a bit of a foodie. Yeah,
me too. I'm a bit sick of Domino's and McDonald's at the moment.
Or Chinese takeaways.
Yeah. Right. Do you want to give us the answers then, Kathleen?
I will. Okay, let's have the answers then for the food and drink round. So question 1 was kiwi. Question 2 was a plum. Question 3 was, of course, whiskey. Question 4 was Korea. It's really popular at the moment, kimchi. And question 5 was coffee, as coffee is life. So, yes, there we are.
Coffee is life.
It's life, especially if you're a youth worker.
You got that on a t-shirt. That sounds like the sort of thing we have on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
So what's kimchi then? I've never had kimchi. What's that like?
It's like a sort of a pickled salad, I believe. I think it is. Yeah. Is it not fermented? Pickled?
I don't know. We'll just make it up. Nobody knows. It's fine. Right. Let us know how you got on in that round, food and drink round. So Mark's out of 5 because Kathleen hasn't given any bonus points because she's tight like that.
Yep.
And then we'll move on to the next round.
So, if you got kimchi though, you can have a bonus point. Okay.
Oh, come on. That's you now. You're giving it away too easily. One extreme to the other. So I don't know whether Rosie's still lagging or whether she knows what she's doing. Anne has just in the background. Anne said that kimchi is salted fermented veg. There we go. Victoria, she said that you said tiramisu. You definitely said tiramisu.
No, I definitely said tiramisu, Victoria.
So unsurprisingly, Janet got 4 out of 5 in the food round. Ian's got 3 out of 10 in total so far. Victoria's got 8 out of 11. Yeah, doing well. 7 for Nikki. Yeah. Again, I think three in that round would have been a good score. So pretty good if you've got any over that. Excellent stuff.
Well
right,
done,
Rosie, do you want to give us your round?
I'll give it a go. I'm sorry if I'm really, really lagged, but I think Barry, you have my questions as well. If I cut out, feel free to step in. But my round is second best because I think a lot of people know the top of something or the highest mountain and like that, but do you know the second? So those 5 questions are all to do with the second of something. So question 1 is, who is the second most mentioned person in the Bible? Have I frozen?
No, you're right.
No, keep on going, Rosie.
Oh, good. I couldn't tell if it had frozen, if you were moving. So question 2, I've clicked options in a second, sorry. What is the second fastest land animal?
It's definitely not me.
Or me.
I don't think you're even the 3rd fastest, sorry.
Or maybe me on the rugby pitch, who knows?
Yeah. Kathleen when she's flying down the wing, definitely.
Only if you don't injure yourself.
Oh.
Question 3. The second world by population. Question 4. Who was second?
Rosie, we're starting to lose you. You're getting really laggy.
And question 5. Oh, feel free to step in.
Okay, so we'll go to question 3.
Second.
Yeah. We'll go at, sorry, Rosie. We'll go to question 3 because that was where we lost you. So question 3, what's the second largest country in the world by population? That's question 3. Question 4, who was the second person to walk on the moon? And question 5, what is the second best-selling album in UK history? So I'll just run through those again for you. The first one was who is the second most mentioned person in the Bible? Question 2, what is the second fastest land animal? It's not me. Question 3 is what's the second largest country in the world by population? Question 4, who was the second person to walk on the moon? And question 5, what is the second best-selling album in UK history? Rosie, are you back again? Have we got you again? We can see her, but we can't hear her, I think. Well, you can just stay there and we can at least see you.
I think it's too laggy, so I might leave you both.
Okay. All right. Well, it's been lovely to see you. Thank you for being with us.
Oh, it's been nice to see you, Rosie.
Let's run through the answers to Rosie's second best round. So the second most mentioned person in the Bible is David, Jesus being the first, and then King David is the second. Question 2, what's the second fastest land animal? It's a pronghorn antelope.
Wow, I did not know that.
I still don't know what it is. We'll give you a point if you put any kind of antelope, I think. The first is obviously the cheetah. Question 3, the second largest country in the world by population is India. China's the first, India is the second. Who's the second? Question 4, who is the second person to walk on the moon? Is Buzz Aldrin. The first obviously being Neil Armstrong. And question 5, what's the second best-selling album in UK history? And that's 21 by Adele. First is Queen's Greatest Hits. So I don't think I knew any of those.
I don't think I did either.
I think I'd have guessed the Bible one, but I don't think I got
one, yeah.
So let us know your scores in the comments. So your total score for that round and your running total for the quiz so far, which I think we've got to 16 points now, but I don't know, it might be 17, who knows. Let us know how you got on with that, and then we'll have the picture round while we have a little break.
That was quite a good round though from Rosie, really. It's some quite challenging questions in that one.
Yeah, tough, wasn't it?
Definitely one to get thinking caps on with.
I'm not sure if I'd have got the first one. Who's first in some of those things, let alone who's second. Okay, so 2 out of 5 for Victoria and Leah. That's good. I'd say it. Anything above my 1, I think does
Quite a
well.
challenging
So
round.
10 out of 17 so far. Excellent. 1 again for Ian. 4 out of 16. 3 for the Townsends. Very good.
Brilliant.
So that's another 10. So we've got 2 teams on 10 at the moment. Cool. Okay, so we're going to run into a break now. So just going to grab 10 minutes break. Get yourselves another drink or a snack, or I don't know, do whatever you want. Run around for 5 minutes. Tiramisu, yeah. Go and stare longingly out of the window, imagining being in a restaurant, whatever you might want to do for 10 minutes. And during that 10 minutes, we've got our picture round. So our picture round this month is on logos. So it should be appearing any minute now. There we go. So name the company from the logo. Probably number 1's a bit hard, isn't it? It's just a red thing. So you got 4 logos to pick up, and then a question, and then a bonus point for that one, which you should be able to get. Okay, so how are we doing for time? We'll be back in about 10 minutes, so sort of 25 to 9. Yeah, catch you in a minute. Well, welcome back, and hope you enjoyed your break. We've got Rosie back with us. Rosie's been out and shut everybody else using the internet down in Birmingham, so she can get on. Fantastic. Glad to have you with us. Hope you enjoyed the break. We ran a poll during the break. Tiramisu or tiramisalata? No idea whether we spelled it right. It was a draw, apparently. So there you go. Maybe you can have both. Maybe not at the same time, though. Tiramisalata is that fishy one, isn't it? I'm not a big fan of that.
No,
Anyway,
I definitely prefer anything with coffee in. So yeah.
I think with it between the three of us, I think it's definitely tiramisu rather than tiramisalata. Rosie, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I realised I was talking and I was on mute then, so ultimate online bingo fail. But yeah, the mixture of the two sounded like Rachel from Friends doing the trifle and shepherd's pie. Do not recommend.
Better friends. Well done. Excellent. Right, let's go through the quiz answers. I just realised that first one's got another bit at the end of it, not just a red line. I thought it was red striped beer. So number 1 was Spa. Number 2 was Amazon. You can see him there. Number 3 was Nike. Number 4 was Renault. And the bonus one was StreamYard and Starburst. For those of us that are old enough to remember 1998, we all knew that Starburst were Opal Fruits.
Opal Fruits.
You young'uns don't remember that, do you? But,
I do.
Well, that's what I said. You young'uns.
Too, Barry.
I wasn't including you in the young'uns, Kathleen.
Right. Lol.
Yeah, no, we all remember Opal Fruits. Never quite sure why they changed the name of them. So yeah, let us know how you did in the picture round and how you're getting on and what you're eating. Who's on the tiramisu? And we'll go into the next round. It's you.
Is my internet better now? Can people actually see and hear me?
Yeah, we can see you. We can hear you. It's just like old times. Oh, you're in the room with us. 5 out of 6 for the Dinos. Very good.
Wonderful, Victoria. Well done.
See, doesn't know anything about books, but knows about buying stuff. There we go. That's the
priority.
Absolutely. Cool. 4 out of 6 for the Townsends. Very good. Brilliant. Very good. If you haven't been telling us your scores so far, but you are with us, then do let us know in the comments how you're doing and what's going on. It's nice to know who's here and who's with us. Even if you're not doing very well, it doesn't really matter. It's a bit of fun.
4 out of 6 for Nikki. Woo!
Excellent stuff. So, Kathleen, I think it's your round again now. I think you're on.
Indeed, it is time for a bit of TV.
Cool.
So let's crack on then with our TV round, and we'll go for question 1, which is which detective TV show is based on the fictional island of Saint Marie?
Ooh.
So that's which detective TV show is based on the fictional island of Saint Marie?
Anne's favourite programme, that is, you know.
Question 2. In which town do fictional family Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie live? So that is question 2. In which town do fictional family Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie live?
Bonus point if you can name the state.
Question 3 is who won the most recent edition of the UK's version of The Masked Singer? Was it A, Catherine Jenkins, B, Joss Stone, or C, Harry Redknapp? So that's question 3, and that's who won the most recent edition of the UK version of The Masked Singer. A, Catherine Jenkins, B, Joss Stone, or C, Harry Redknapp.
Sorry, I was going to say I've never watched one.
I'm a little bit ashamed, so I watched the entire season of this one. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I know I'm in a minority, but just never watched it.
Question 4 is the Line of Duty returned to screens this week. Which actor plays the role of Superintendent Ted Hastings?
Whereas Line of Duty, I can quote most of it verbatim.
Yeah. So that's question 4. That's the Line of Duty return to our screens this week. And which actor plays the role of Superintendent Ted Hastings? And that's question 4.
I have never watched Line of Duty, so I feel like we're very different people, Barry.
Oh, mate, it's amazing.
Really good.
Absolutely amazing. We introduced my Emily to it during lockdown last summer, and so we rewatched all of the other series last year, and then we just started watching it on Sunday. It's fabulous.
So question 5 is which BBC News presenter
Yep.
has been announced as the new presenter of Mastermind?
Ooh.
Yes, there is a new Mastermind presenter, and you know the show has been running over a decade. So that's A, Hugh Edwards, B, Clive Meyer, or C, Emily Matilles. Is that Matilles?
Mateless.
Mateless, sorry. So that's question 5. Which BBC News presenter has been announced as a new presenter for Mastermind? That's A, Hugh Edwards, B, Clive Meyer, or C, Emily whatever.
Mateless.
That one. Whatever that says. What would your specialist subject on Mastermind be?
Probably Line of Duty.
And that is my TV rounds.
Fabulous job.
Rosie, what would your special subject be?
I think it might have to be Harry Potter. When I was younger, I wanted to go on Junior Mastermind with the special subject of SpongeBob, but I don't think I know enough about SpongeBob anymore. So it might have to be Harry Potter.
Yeah. You need to pick something niche enough that you can research it all, don't you? But that's interesting enough for them to cover. So yeah, I don't know. What about you, Kathleen? What would yours be?
I don't know. I'm into lots of different things. I'd have to host Mastermind because I'd just have to pick everything.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
And said coffee, surely.
Oh, coffee. Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, Anne's been good. She's been very good to me lately, getting me through lots of things.
Okay, so do you want to run through those questions quick again, just in case anyone
I
missed one?
can indeed. Yeah. Let's have just a quick recap of the TV and film. So that's question 1. Which detective TV show is based on the fictional island of Saint Marie? And question 2 is in which town do fictional family Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie live? Question 3 was who won the most recent edition of the UK version of The Masked Singer? So that's A, Catherine Jenkins, B, Joss Stone, or C, Harry Redknapp. Question 4 was Line of Duty return to screens this week. Which actor plays the role of Superintendent Ted Hastings? Question 5, which BBC presenter has now been announced as the new Mastermind presenter? And that's A, Hugh Edwards, B, Clive Meyer, or C, Emily Matilles. There we are.
Hugh, Clive, or Emily. It's the easiest way of doing it.
Lol. There we go.
Excellent. Do you want to run through the answers?
I can. So question 1 was Death in Paradise.
Yeah.
2 was Springfield.
What county is it in, Rosie?
That's kind of a running joke that they never say. So
clever.
Question 3 was Joss Stone. Question 4 was Adrian Dunbar, and question 5 was B, Clive Meyer. That was my TV round, which I did quite well.
You did very well, apart from one word that you couldn't pronounce over and over again. That's fine.
There we go. Can't be
knows.
good at everything, hey.
Nobody knows. It's fine. Let us know in the comments then what your scores were. Marks out of 5, and apparently we're up to 26 points already. I think we might even be on 27. Who knows? Doesn't matter. Just tell us your total. It's fine. They were good. No, they were good. Challenging questions. Good stuff. You've got to watch Line of Duty though, Rose. It's amazing.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Yeah, absolutely. So Nikki's on 18 out of 27 so far. That's brilliant. Very good. 19 for the Dino. Oh, getting close. It's going to be a tight battle at the top, I reckon, this time. See how the Townsends have done. 12 for Ian. Well, there you go. You are on your own, Ian. It's fine. And we got sport coming up, so that might push you up a bit.
Love a good sport round.
Very well done. Is that the round that's next?
I think it is. It's sport next, and it's me.
Barry with sport.
17 for the Townsends. Townsends rank 30. It's close at the top. Okay, so that's a sport round. So, question number 1. Who is the top points scorer so far in this season's men's Six Nations? Is it A, Owen Farrell? Is it B, Johnny Sexton? Or is it C, Dan Biggar? Thought we better have a rugby question in, seeing as
yes.
Right. Question 2. So we're talking about bonus points. There's a maximum of 9 points for this question. Because
what?
So Formula One is just about to restart again. Alongside Lewis Hamilton, Great Britain has had 9 other Formula One champions. You can get a point for any one of those 9 that you name. So you name 4, you get 4 points. You name all 9, you get 9 points. So which other Britons have won the Formula One championship?
I currently have my brother mouthing them to me, thinking that they mean anything. So I'm just going to smile and nod.
You can't play, Rosie. You're not allowed to play. Okay, question 3. Rachel Blackmore became the first woman to achieve which sporting accolade last week? And question 4. How many players make up a Ryder Cup team in golf? And finally, oh, sorry, my phone beeped. And finally, who is the leading female goal scorer for the England football team? Is it A, Kelly Smith, B, Ellen White, or C, Farrah Williams? So just run through those again. Question 1, who's the current top point scorer for this season in the Six Nations, in men's Six Nations? Is it Owen Farrell? Is it Johnny Sexton? Or is it Dan Biggar? Question 2, Lewis Hamilton is the reigning champion in Formula One, but name any or all of the other 9 Britons that have won the Formula One championship. Question 3, Rachel Blackmore became the first woman to achieve what sporting accolade last week? Question 4, how many players make up a Ryder Cup team?
I can tell you a little fact about the Ryder Cup.
Oh,
sorry, go for it.
Well, no, I was going to say,
I went to the 2008 Ryder Cup at the Celtic Manor when I worked for Santander, because Rory McIlroy was the branding there for Santander at the time. And I didn't have a clue. Just won some tickets. And I was like,
excellent.
Okay.
It's a nice day out.
It was very good.
Brilliant. And the final question, who is the leading female goal scorer for the England football team? Is it Kelly Smith? Is it Ellen White? Or is it Farrah Williams? Okay, so I will give you a minute to write those down, and then we'll go through the answer.
I know I say this every sport round, but I know nothing about sport. So.
Well, we will reveal the answers now. So question 1, the leading points scorer so far in the Six Nations is Johnny Sexton.
Yeah, he's done very well.
Ireland's finest. It's been a weird Six Nations this season, isn't it? It's been really odd.
Yeah, poor Wales. I mean,
well, not really that poor. Unfortunate.
You know, losing to France, but they've got a very good team at the moment.
Yeah. No, it was good. It's been quite exciting though, because we're not quite sure, and we're still not quite 100% sure who's going to win it, are we? With 2 games to go. Okay, so question 2. Alongside Lewis Hamilton, 9 other Britons have won the Formula 1 Championship, so you get a point if you got any of these. So Jenson Button, Damon Hill, Nigel Mansell, Sir James Hunt. So that says Sit Jackie Stewart, Sir Jackie Stewart, John Surtees, Jim Clark, Graham Hill, or Mike Hawthorne. So you get a point for each one of those that you got, maximum of 9 on that question. Question 3, Rachel Blackmore became the first woman to be the leading jockey at the Cheltenham Festival last week. So anything that vaguely mentioned Cheltenham and being the leading jockey will give you the point for that. Question 4, there are 12 players in a Ryder Cup team. And the final question, the leading female goal scorer for the England football team is the legendary Watford's finest, Kelly Smith, who scored 46 England goals.
Amazing.
Fantastic player. Amazing footballer. And yeah, just grew up just around the corner from where I grew up as well. Okay, so let us know how many points you got in that round.
I thought we could make
marks out of 13 in that round.
Just to keep it complicated. I thought we were going to make it through a whole quiz about you talking about Watford, but we didn't quite make it.
Oh, that's the running theme, is it, through this quiz?
Yeah, we haven't. Ian's not been winding me up about it yet, and he has made one derogatory comment about Villa. So it's been interesting as the season's gone on to see how Villa's form have dropped, Watford's form have gone up. So he's a bit quieter than he was back in September. So yeah, if you know anything about Formula 1, you could win the quiz in that question around. So 3 out of 13 for Victoria, 22 out of 41. Could be a game changer. Getting some weird noise from one of you. I don't know who that is.
Oh, well, at least a bit of entertainment. You're cutting out by not being able to answer questions properly. Oh, it's all going on tonight.
Okay, so Nikki, the Waring's got 11 in that round, 29 out of 40 for them, 25 overall for Janet and Paul. Yeah, I think that round's just turned everything round. Look, I think the Warings are in the lead. Excellent. Okay. Yeah. Rosie, give it a go. Give your last round a go. See how you get on.
I realised that the noise was a dog snoring, so sorry about that. I'm proper playing online bingo right now, aren't I? Of being on mute, internet problems.
You've probably got every single Zoom bingo in one go, haven't you? That's brilliant. Excellent. Very good.
I'll take that. Was another one the fact that I'm wearing pajama bottoms? Is that a Zoom thing?
Definitely. Yeah,
that was just for Victoria. So the final round is general knowledge and another 5 questions for you. So question 1, which letter of the alphabet does not appear in the name of any US states? Question 2, what is the end of a shoelace called? Question, I'll leave that to you. Question 3, which was founded first, Apple or Samsung? Question 4, in which year was the Royal Mail founded? Was it 1516, 1617 or 1718? And question 5, as it's been a year since the first lockdown, apart from toilet roll and tissues, can you name 3 of the most panic bought items? So I found a list of the top ones. So if it's in my list, you will get a point for them. So name 3 of the most panic bought items during the pandemic. And on that I have, if I can count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. So if you got one of those 8 or 3 of those 8, you'll get the points. So going to go through those questions again. Number 1, which letter of the alphabet does not appear in the name of any US states? Number 2, what is the end of a shoelace called? Number 3, which was founded first, Apple or Samsung? Number 4, in which year was the Royal Mail founded? Is it 1516, 1617 or 1718? And number 5, name 3 of the most panic bought items during lockdown since the first. 3 of the most panic bought items, not including toilet roll and tissues. That is your general knowledge round and the final round of the quiz. I'll give you a minute before we go through the answers.
The whole concept of panic buying just seems weird now, doesn't it? Just to think, 12 months ago, people were genuinely ripping stuff off the shelves and just odd.
Very strange.
I was already in lockdown anyway prior to lockdown because I broke my leg, so I was like, oh no.
Oh wow, yeah.
So yeah, it's nearly that year moving past that as well. Really, it's just crazy.
Yeah, strange times.
So shall we get
Yes.
the letter of the alphabet that does not appear in any US states is the letter Q. Every other letter is somewhere in a state.
I'll take your word for it.
We had lots of fun trying to work it out. The end of a shoelace. Anyone know?
No,
Well,
I don't.
I've always called it a flugelbinder because in the movie, in the film Cocktail, Tom Cruise, who's the main character in it, says somebody everything's been invented and somebody made a load of money out of it, and he says, so this thing on the end of your lace, it's probably got a name, let's call it a flugelbinder. And so from that point onwards, I've always called it. Didn't know that it had a proper name until now. So tell us the proper name, Rosie.
The proper name is Flugel. No, it's not. It's English name. I love that I said that it's quite confidently and then forgot the word that you just said. So yeah, no. It's called an
What was
aglet.
it? It's an aglet. Aglet.
Yes.
I will remember that.
I will test that next quiz. I expect you to know that. Question 3. Samsung was founded first.
Yep, I knew that one.
Oh,
Question 4. I did not know this. Royal Mail was founded in 1516. So A. That's a long time ago.
That is a long time ago, and I'm still waiting for a letter from 1516 to arrive.
It arrives about 3:30, right?
Yeah. Very good.
Thank you very much. And question 5, the most panic bought items, according to something online, was flour, pasta, medicine, bath and shower products, cleaning products, tinned soup, and canned meat. So if you've got any of those, give yourself a point. We asked for 3, but we're going a little bit crazy on bonus points tonight.
Just another point for anything. I can remember it was months before I could buy any flour. Every week, flour. Have you got any flour? And they had at one point, all they had was these massive, great bags of like 5 kilogram bags of flour, and it was just crazy lunacy. Anyway, there we go. What a year we've had.
How do people do on that round? Let us know.
So we probably got up to about 100 points this quiz, haven't we?
Who knows?
Let us know how you've done, and we'll crown a winner. So anyone that's into Formula One and knows about panic buying could just win it on those 2 questions alone, couldn't you? Anyone that works at a supermarket and likes motor racing, this is the quiz for you. And we're just adding up.
Victoria got 5 out of 7.
Oh, Nikki's just said, can you have the answer to number 1, please? What was question 1, Rosie?
Oh, I can't remember. Give me a second.
Q, wasn't that the letter in
yes. The letter Q.
Q. 27 out of 48.
Yeah.
Excellent. 29 for the Townsend.
Amazing.
Let's tighten it. We're waiting on the wearings. I think that it was between those 3. So 27, 29. Let's see what they come back with. See whether they have a winner, or we may have to crown the Townsend's winners again. It'll be about the 4th time they've won it. I'm not begrudging them winning it again.
That's all.
Ian got 20. Ian's got 20. Pretty good. Couldn't get fresh fruit, eggs, or milk at times a year ago. No.
Ian, have a point for those 2. Let's do it. Give yourself
21. There we go. We have our winners, ladies and gentlemen. We have our winners. Excellent score. 31.
Wonderful.
Very good. So just a couple of things to say before we go. You will have seen, if you follow us on social media, that we have launched this year's 100k in May. You 2 guys are doing it again. Well, Rosie's doing 100k in May because she's a lunatic. But,
a little bit.
Raising a bit of money for the door, using your daily exercise to count your distances, trying to hit the target of 100k and get some sponsorship to do it. So if you go to 100k in May website, which you'll see on the screen there, you can register for that. We've got some funky t-shirts available as well that you can buy if you want a 100k in May t-shirt. So keep your eye
I'm
out for
totally getting one to rock with my door bag that I'll be wearing on my runs and my cycling. So if you're in Cam and Jersey, you will see me around. Woo!
Amazing. Excellent. Victoria said she's already signed up as well. Fabulous.
Yeah. We had somebody sign up from America today as well.
Wow, that's amazing.
Nikki's going to do it as well. So brilliant. So we'll get an army together to do that. It'll be fantastic. Raise some money, create a little community on social media as well, so you can encourage each other and keep each other going. So that'll be cool. So do sign up for that, please. And next quiz night is the 27th of April, which will be the other side of Easter, and we will be sort of somewhere on the roadmap out of lockdown, which is exciting. So I hope you had a good evening. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you, Kathleen. It's been wonderful to have.
Thank you for letting me come on tonight. I'm looking forward to coming back soon. I hope everyone else enjoyed it too.
Yeah, cool. Lovely to see you all, and have a fantastic rest of your evening, guys. See you soon. Bye.
Have a great week. Bye-bye.